Well, Ronnie Alcano and Jesse Engel are partnered up here. Ronnie Alcano won the lag. Jesse's breaking. Jesse from Jacksonville, Florida, one of the young guns on tour. And Ronnie Alcano's been around for a long, long while.
Hey, while they're getting the rack together, let me remind everyone that AccuStats is having another Make It Happen event. This time it's one pocket. And in April, AccuStats will be hosting the Make It Happen 6-man one-pocket invitational, but only with your help. 6 of the best one-pocket players in the world that will be voted on by the people who make this happen will play each other in a round-robin format for a total of 15 matches. You can make it happen. Go to AccuStats.com for more details.
There we have Ronnie breaking. Let's see what he does. Made the 4 in the side. Made 2 in the... Must be the 8. Made the 8 in the side. He's got a tough shot on this one. I'm not sure if he can see enough of it. Yeah, I think he can. He's just going to throw this in a little bit, maybe get past the 7. Yeah, that had to be. You had to swerve that a little bit to make that, and just didn't take that one seriously enough. Let's let Jesse back in. Welcome, Al.
Hey, how you doing, Jeff? Everybody. Had to make a quick run.
We just had Dennis Hatch and Adam Keeler on the previous match.
Yeah. Dennis,
by his own admission, didn't play that good, but he scraped through it on his past experience, I guess. Says he's not playing much, but it looked like he's playing pretty good to me. Looks like, I don't know if Jesse's making this or playing safe here. Looks like he's playing safe.
He's making it. Yeah, he's going to make this ball.
Yeah. He didn't. That's why I thought he was sending it back downtown, because he didn't look like he had the angle, and he didn't. Wow.
Well, he's going to pay for it now.
Well, on paper, this should be Ronnie Alcano coming out the winner. 2006, 2007 9-ball and 8-ball world champion. 2008 9-ball runner-up in the final, was in the final of that year. And 2007 and 8, he was also runner-up in the US Open. But they say no one ever remembers who comes second, so, but I'm telling you anyway.
Oh, I want to talk a little bit more about this Make It Happen One Pocket tournament. And as far as I understand, I think Jerry mentioned it. So I'll talk about it a little bit later, just to remind people. Thank you very much. All right, Ronnie's looking to nudge this 9. He said he's going down to Derby City Classic. He's going to get involved in every one of the tournaments.
Each one of them, right.
Yeah.
He's back on Nancy's, probably sending him down there.
Probably the tallest Filipino you ever saw, huh?
He's not, no. He has that look. He looks like he's long and lean, and actually when you're standing next to him, I always get him a chair to stand on. He's not that tall.
Wow, he got in trouble here. He nudged this 7 and wanted to save himself.
So will I get in trouble talking about his height? No, he's not that tall. Yeah.
Well, I don't think he'll have any problem reaching the shot. He's got enough height.
Yeah. I'll do the funny lines, all right?
Well, look, I mean, he's got to stretch over half the table. It's not being funny.
I think he's more likely to...
Did you find humor in that?
I think he's more likely to rang a friend.
Wow.
Now that is why he's so good, because
That's pretty
he's played Jason Shaw a lot of times over the last few weeks.
He's played Efren Reyes quite a bit to learn things like
not,
that.
And not played that well, but when it comes to a situation where he has to kick, he never misses. Never misses. It's unbelievable.
And he's in a position where he has to kick out a lot when he plays Jason Shaw, right?
Right.
Come down one rail. Perfect. Beautiful. Ronnie Alcano going up here 1-0 over Jesse. When we get a chance, when Ronnie's down stroking any one of the balls except for the break shot, we want to take a look at that back arm and how he holds that stick with just two fingers, you know, and just stroking back and forth.
Sort of the typical lazy boy Filipino. It's almost like a slippy.
I don't call it a lazy boy. I call it like a, you know, the
sweet.
arms of a train's wheels, the way they move. It's like that round stroke, you know. And sometimes with that real long bridge is scary, but they're so used to playing it because they're short.
Yeah.
And they need to, you know, use that long bridge a lot. But they shoot well with it.
He's based down at Sandcastle Billiards. Ed Ladawi. Hi, Ed, if you're watching. Ed does so much for the sport.
Absolutely.
Promoting. There's a great pool room down there. Send the money, Ed, to P.O. Box.
Wow.
Nothing.
9, you know, was
a lot of
rolling towards that corner pocket.
A lot to do about nothing there, wasn't it? I think Jesse's claim to fame was 2, maybe 3 years ago at the US Open, when he knocked Earl. Earl had him 10-9, and he beat Earl. And he was a kid. He was a whippersnapper. Everybody's like, "Who's this 17-year-old, 18-year-old kid?"
And put a
and
whipping on
played.
Mike.
And then he played Mike Siegel, who was being filmed at the time for a documentary, and he beat him 11-zip. So it was, I think that was the end of the documentary, right there. Well, I'm not sure what that was about. Yeah.
I thought he would take a two-way shot and at least bank it down towards making a 9 and then hide the cue ball behind the 8.
He might have been trying to bring it further across, you never know. Ronnie will probably fly this in.
Nice shot.
Ronnie's obviously been playing well, because you don't get this far on a Saturday without playing well, whether you're playing lesser players or not. Today's moving day. By the end of today, you'll have pretty well all the top-notch players left in it, with maybe just a couple of surprises.
Ronnie just going to go either one rail or 3 rails around, back for the 8 in the side pocket. Oh, 1 rail. Okay, into the side pocket.
Jesse just knocked Tommy D'Alfonso into the losers bracket.
Yeah, I saw that.
Tommy played well last year and got to the last day, Sunday morning, I believe.
He's got the wrong angle here. So he either has to dodge the 7, come around, and play the 4-5. Yeah, he had to dodge the 6 too.
Yeah, I think he was trying to come off the side of the 6 and slide uptown. It's a bit of a complicated shot, but
he still might have a carom here and make the 5 ball.
Well, if anyone can kick this in, he can, if he's going to play the kick.
Well, look at the 6 down there by the 9.
Oh, we can see it, right? Maybe he's going to try and hide behind the 5 here. Oh, that's a nice shot. Yeah, risking scratching there as well, but he got away with it. Puts him in almost control when he pulls the safety.
Jesse faced with a kick on the 4 ball.
We're coming to you live from the Turning Stone Casino in Verona, New York. This is being live streamed to you live, which of course it is. It's live.
In conjunction with AccuStats and AZ Billiards. Two of the megas. All right, well, you know what?
I'm stunned at my silly mistake there.
It's a lot of T's in it.
Yeah. Live streamed live. But it's brought to you free from in conjunction with AccuStats and AZ Billiards. And Mr. Fleming is working for NADA. And that's not the name of a company. It means... Although AccuStats, that is their other name, NADA.
And
NADA Incorporated.
The crew behind the scenes there. And all the mods helping out in the chat. I don't know what Ronnie has in mind there. He's going down to DCC to play some bank pool. I don't know if he's going to attempt to bank this 6. I mean, it looks like it's lying pretty good.
Can't cut it in, I don't think. No way. Unless he just plays a very, very soft safe here, but might bank it. I think he's going for the bank.
There he goes. Went to the ATM.
Okay. We'll let him go in the banks. I think we'll let him think he has the credentials. But even by his own admission, he's not been playing as good as expected of late. But he's still in this tournament, so who knows?
Well, not only in this tournament, he's still in this match, and he's about to go up 2-0 here over Jesse.
Correct.
There you have it. Ronnie Alcano goes up 2-0 over Jesse Engel here at the Turning Stone Classic 20. We are racing to 9.
Pat, if you can pan to your left and look at the beautiful blonde lady and Dale. A little red purse in front of her. There, that couple there. That couple there are at every tournament I ever go to.
Including the U.S. Open.
Anywhere you go, they're there. The guy, I think he's either filthy rich or really likes pool. I'm not
he's
sure.
cracking up. He must be listening to us live stream.
I think he's filthy rich and he has good taste in women. That's all I know.
Great couple. I see them all over. Well, I'll tell you what, the 8 o'clock match coming up is going to be a really good, exciting match.
Who do we have in that one, Al?
We have Shane Van Boning and
it's got to be.
Yeah, that is the match. Gee whiz.
Jason Shore.
Jason Shore and Shane Van Boning.
Wasn't quite. We
I
weren't
was
quite.
Just doing the
we
rush
weren't
getting
quite.
Back down here.
We weren't quite sure, but we got it.
No pun intended, I guess.
We got it. Al, would you stop putting your hand on my knee like that?
Oh, gee whiz, people are going to stop believing you. Here we go. Ronnie set the break in game 3.
So far, we've seen nothing from Jesse. Oh,
wow, the wing ball almost went in. Jammed up.
How did that not go in?
You got to put him in on these diamonds.
And I think he's blocked by the 2. Yeah.
8 ball just hanging there.
And what's he going to do here?
Well, you got the 3-4. There's some work to do.
I think he'd like to hide up there behind the 3-4, but
no, I don't think he's going to be able to do that.
He'd have to play a perfect shot coming off the side of it and going back up. That's an impossible shot. Unless he just kicks it downstairs and hopes he makes the
well, he can elect to roll out, which push out between the 5-9 and let Ronnie decide what he wants to do. Yeah, right where he has his stick, I think is a good push. Right around that area, and let Ronnie deal with it.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, but that's going to give Ronnie an easy, relatively easy safe to roll over and hide behind the 4-3.
Yeah, I'm sure he knows that.
Yeah.
But there's not many other places he can push out. He's going to push out to a spot where you can just see part of the 1 ball. That's what it looks like he's doing.
Yeah.
I could see Ronnie giving this back to him. I don't think Ronnie is going to shoot this. The 8's hanging, you know. If he wants to bank at it with the 6 ball right there, I think Ronnie's going to give it back. Hey, Ronnie gets down, taking a look. I can't see him taking it.
He's weighing up the pros and cons. I think he's going to go for a safe here. Just send the one back down and slide over in that corner. It's a safe waiting to happen there. It's got to be the shot.
Ronnie decides to keep it. I'm looking at him banking this one
This is
towards
not-
the 8, but I don't like it with the 6 there.
He
Yeah,
went for that, and then might come back to haunt him. Same shot. Same shot.
Push
You've
out
got to
again.
be kidding me. That's almost the identical shot.
Push out again.
You can see the edge of it, though, this time. Don't think he wants to go for it, but you can see the edge of it. I wonder if he can see enough of it that he can come off it and go in that corner again. But he's got to hit it hard enough that the one comes back downtown.
He's
a
got to
little.
watch his cue ball. There's a lot of traffic here. I don't know how much of that one he could see, but the 4 is sitting right there. He could slide off and go in the drink. He looks like he's going to draw him. Wow, he tried it back. Wow.
Well, he got away with it.
Well, as the air gets thicker.
Wow. I think he's got to slide off the right-hand side of it and just come downtown and not trying to not move it, leave it behind the 4 if he could hit it thin enough.
He really wants to just feather this.
Yeah,
keep
I
it
mean,
behind the
literally
2,
not
but,
move it. He just
you know, you got to get to the rail.
well,
know.
he's going to be feathering it. It's going to be flying down there, but I think it's going to be hard to keep it behind the 4. He's thinking about it.
Oh, makeable shot.
How
Very
about
nice.
that? Well, that's how you win world championships.
I didn't think the one went. I thought it was
I
close.
wasn't.
to
I
two in a
was,
minute.
I was blind. I had blinkers on there. I was thinking safety, and I wasn't really looking at anything else. That's the problem.
Well, the reason they put blinders on you so you can't think.
Yeah,
It just looks
I know.
forward.
And they still whip you, and you know you've got to go straight. I don't know why they whipped you. Whip you with a whip.
Well, they don't have to whip you if they stick a carrot in front of your face. He tried to break out the 3-4, missed it 2.
Well, I think this goes in the corner, but it's going away from the 3. Gonna put the 2 over in the corner, maybe.
Nice shot.
Yeah, that'll work.
We have Shane Van Boningen in the wings over there to our left, sweating this match. He's due up next. You know, you would think he would go get some relaxation and put his feet up.
He's a pool junkie, and
He was over on an empty table, just
that's what he
pounding balls
does.
away.
I spoke to him a couple
He's
of years.
off to our left over there, just sweating the match.
I spoke to him about a year and a half ago down at Amsterdam, and he just made 4 balls on the break 4 times in 10 ball, and I asked him in the interval, I said, oh, a miscue and a scratch. No, it's a miscue, ball in hand.
Miscue, scratch, all the same.
And I said, how do you manage to make 4 balls on the break? I said, what's your training regimen? And he goes, I practice 5 hours a week, 1 day, just on my break. And that's what he does. Whenever he gets the chance, he's at a table banging balls. You know,
He's got that big match coming up next weekend too.
Yeah. Oh, Tar.
Yeah, with the Tar. Yeah, Jason Collette and Mark Rippon. Yeah. Shane Van Boning versus Darren Appleton next week. And then after that, he flies out to DCC. He's a busy character.
I'll give you some spending money for Derby City, maybe.
It's all a gamble. The action report.
He's going to follow this forward to move to 3 here.
Well, he's got to control the 3 ball.
I think it does go by the 4. He's looking at making that downtown. He's got to make sure he has a shot on the 3 afterwards. That's the problem.
You know, he can hit it to the inside, hit it down along the rail, and keep it to the inside of the 8 ball, as close to the rail as he can. Maybe jam both balls in there.
Yeah.
You know, but
to
control that 3 ball so it doesn't roll off
coming
to the
away
left side
from
of the
that
table.
He's coming away from that 3 up here. He's got to sort of go across and come back to make sure he's got a shot.
Just float it down there. Use it very close to the rail. Float it, or else he's going to lose it. Keep it close to the rail. He's got to watch you don't jam the pocket, though, AC.
See,
hit the
jammed
5.
up. He had to go across the table and didn't get it. He had to go all the way across and back and got stuck. So that was his problem there.
Going for his break cue, we're going to see Jesse Eyre coming up. The only jump cues you can use are your break cue
Eyre Engel.
or your playing cue. There is no small jump cues allowed in this tournament.
That's 2 balls he's rattled in that pocket. That's weird. Wow. Oh no, that was Ronnie, right? Ronnie rattled one in on the break. Remember when the wing ball
The 8 ball
rattled?
hung up in the corner, yeah. That's the one he just pocketed
Yeah,
on that
exactly.
combination.
Yeah, he was just a tad off with that line and rattled it.
If he can make it, unless he's banking it, he just got to come back out to the center of the table.
Oh, that was a little body English shot. If ever I saw it, he sort of willed that into the pocket, but not with any skill.
You got better vision looking down that 3 ball than I. Can he pocket that 3 ball?
No, he can swerve around and make it.
Spin around.
Or jump.
Okay.
I think he'd be better off swerving and seeing if he can't go back up.
He's going to go to the air. Maybe just jump over half a ball here. Draw back out for the 4.
Yeah, he's going to come off the side of it and go back up for the 4.
He hit it good, but did he get there?
Yeah, he tried to draw that. It'd been better to follow that and just let it run around, come off the cushion, hit the 3 and go up for the 4. But now he's in a mess. Might have to play another jump. Or can he see it? I think he might be able to see it.
He's down on it like he can. I mean, all he has to do is pocket the 4 ball. He's right there for the 5 and the side. He doesn't have to do much. And he'll have the right angle on the 5 to get to the 6. Nice shot.
It's good. This may enable him to get 1 on the wire here. Put it back to 2-1. This is a winner's side match, correct, Al?
Winner's side match.
So at least the loser's still in the tournament. Double elimination.
Winner's side match is a negative.
Yeah, the one. This is a one-loss side, right?
There's the chart right in front of us here. AC Billiards is providing us with the iPad with all the brackets. We just kind of lazy. We don't look.
I was making the statement in the form of a question because I wasn't really sure. I was asking you if it was.
Yeah, well, it's right in front of me, yeah. I see it now. One loss side. There you have it, 2-1 in favor of Ronnie Alcano over Jesse Engel. We are racing to 9. Guys, just a little reminder to go by AccuStats.com and you can download their library. They have an enormous amount of pool lessons, pool matches, whatever you want in pool, from way past up until the present day. You could download their library. It's probably one of the best in the world, if not the best. That's AccuStats.com.
I think it's the only and the
The only
best.
library?
Only big library and the best.
So pay them a visit, send them an email, and say thanks for bringing us to stream. There's a lot of sponsors involved in this that just like to hear good words from folks saying they appreciate it.
All disciplines.
Just takes a couple of seconds to send them an email.
Oh, little double kiss on the 2-6. No, not much of a shot on the 1.
4 comes into big play here.
So much different. You make a ball on the break and have a good shot. You can run him out, but he's at the table. But I don't think we're going to see a run out here.
You have the 1 and 5 up at the top of the rail, and you have the 2 and the 4 down the other side. There's a lot of work involved here. It appears like he's going to go for the cut. Okay, he hit it on the pro side, though. Look where the cue ball's going. Watch the cue ball. Right into the hole. Here comes Ronnie Alcano.
Wow.
Wow, boy, I tell you, he's got that smooth back arm stroke. I tell you what. It's amazing how he gets the ball to do what it wants to do, you know. He wants the ball to go forward in 8 feet or so, and he's just holding that stick with 2 fingers. I remember when Ronnie Alcano first came to the States, he used to come by and play in the tournament. I think he snapped it off 3 times in a row, and he had to give most of the people a 5-ball. I think he was giving Frankie Hernandez the 6 or the 7 at the time. Handicap tournament.
Yeah, Frankie wants to play Jason. He wants us to give him the 5.
Frankie Hernandez only wants the 5 from
Yeah,
Jason?
I think he wants the 5. I think he's delusionary. If you're listening, Frankie, got to get real. Jason and Ronnie played on Monday night of this week.
Well, boy, he gets that 7-ball. Sorry to cut you short. Any closer to that 9, he might as well just play the 7
Yeah, right,
combination.
exactly. But this 5-ball's on the cushion. This is no gimme. I expect him to make it, but
this is a good opportunity to see that back arm. Look at the 2 fingers on the back of the butt of the stick. Just 2 fingers.
made it look easy. Yeah,
the
just smoothly. He's very smooth, no question. Married with young kids. Travels around, spending time over here at the moment.
Ronnie Alcano.
I believe he's looking at the possibility of getting citizenship. That's what he's working on right now. So I wish him luck with that.
Goes up 3-1.
Race to 9, folks.
Yeah, and if you're not
I'm
a
sure.
member or haven't checked out azbilliards.com, that's azbilliards.com, I urge you to go over to AZ Billiards and ship them an email. Also, check out the forums for anything about pool in your area, around the world. I urge you to become a member of AZ Billiards. It's one of the best site, if not the top site, in the world.
All the tours are on there throughout the states.
Anything you want is on azbilliards.com.
Schedules of all the tours. There it is, AZ Billiard, Pool and Billiards, chat, forum, run out radio, news, opinions, pool history, player bios and stats, and more.
Wow.
See how I rattled that off just
Pretty
like
good,
that?
Pretty
God,
good there,
yeah.
Mr. Conway.
Thank you. Good job, I can read. quick take an opportunity while they're racking. The sponsors that are a big part of this event, other than Turning Stone Casino, Samsara Q's, Billiards Press, QZ, Q Sharks, Tiger Products, OBQs, Iwan Simonis Cloth, Hydric Custom Q's, Joss Q's, Cameron Custom Q's, paulonthenet.com, and AZ Billiards and AccuStats Video Productions.
And of course,
without all these people, we wouldn't be giving you this live stream now, and you wouldn't be seeing this great tournament from Turning Stone Casino.
Beautiful. The 8 almost got nudged in.
And they look after everybody well here, the casino.
What a nice table this is.
It's a diamond.
Unbelievable. Diamonds involved. We forgot to mention them, huh?
Diamond, oh, beautiful. 16 diamond tables.
There you go.
They never wear out.
And that website you can see right on the screen.
They never wear out.
DiamondBilliards.com.
They never wear out, these tables.
They don't, huh?
No, diamonds are forever. You know that. See, we've got a new James Bond movie come out. That was a good segue into that.
Jeff, let me stick to the comedy.
I wish you could.
Well, you know what? This safe didn't work out, and since Ronnie's been banking balls, I'm expecting him to bank this. He's got perfect position on it, too. Got no reason not to bank this. Table's wide open here. He's got to go for it. Oh.
Whoa. And he got away with it as well because...
Look at that speed. Look where the one ball is.
Yeah, I know. Amazing. And he didn't hit that very hard across there. It just seemed to hit that point and shot straight off it. It's makeable.
It's a good thing to practice, you know, that speed. If you do miss it, you bring it back to half the table. Jesse looking to block this one ball with the 3-6.
I think he did. Yeah, beautiful shot. It's all about speed. I think Ronnie will probably come off the bottom cushion and make this one up in the top corner by the 2.
Massing between the 3-6. Or jumping. Just practicing stroke.
Yeah.
No, we might see him go to the air. He looked like he was going back to his table to grab his break cue, and he is.
Well, he's got a good distance between the 3 and the cue ball, so...
Ronnie to the air. Ronnie
not so good.
The table.
Not so good. Well, it's Jesse's opportunity to put it back to 3-2 and only be one behind. For tomorrow's matches, this table you're watching it on now will be removed, and the whole camera setup and booth for the commentators will be moved up.
Now Jesse's thinking about removing the 9 off the table.
And that way it's to give more room for the spectators to be either side of the table. Well, these last 2 attempts. There we go.
Very nice. Jesse pocketing that 1-9 combination brings that score to 3-2 in favor of Ronnie. We're traveling, folks.
Race to 9.
That was a fast game. You can see Mr. Mario Mora sitting in the background there in his seat, waiting patiently.
Be funny if it's a Mario John final. That would be funny. Would be history making as well, I'm sure. Father and son in the final. But that hasn't been done too many times. Is Mr. Kiamko still in the tournament? Sure he is.
I believe so. Take a look at the iPad there and you look at the bracket. We're waiting to see somebody pocket a couple of balls, huh?
Yeah, pocket a ball and be on position on the one ball or whatever the lowest ball is.
Eight ball in the upper corner, but
one again on the cushion, or almost on the cushion. How's he going to play safe off this one?
I think he's going to go
off the left side of it and stick it behind the 3.
Yep, and bring the cue ball down by the 9.
Just feather this.
Well, you can hit it into the rail and just hit the 3 ball. It's got to come down behind the 9, though.
Yeah, that's the right idea. I think he'd be better off on reflection just to try and feather it and leave it behind the 3 ball, but. Behind the 6.
That's not good. That's not good.
No, that's terrible. Not so good. These are set up nice, Al. I mean, you would normally look at this and say the guy should be out here, so let's, apart from the 4, 4's a little awkward on the rail.
Right where you saw him put his hands on the table is where he wants to bring the cue ball. Little right-hand English draw on here. Just enough to get back.
He'll take that. Wants to like to be pretty straight on this if he can.
Shot.
Good shot. Just a little angle to go on the 5. Perfect. He's down as Jacksonville, Florida, but if I remember rightly, he was from like somewhere like Wichita or somewhere, somewhere in the mid-states somewhere. Oh, that was so bad. I think he got up on that shot.
He missed it by a couple inches.
And you only get so many chances, you know. That was his chance to run this rack out, and not going to get back in this rack.
You can't turn these tables over to Ronnie like that. He will chew you apart like a piranha.
Mm-hmm. He makes it look so effortless, and yet he gets there, you know what I mean? It's going the wrong way for Jesse.
Well, he had his opportunity.
He sure did.
But nevertheless, Ronnie puts another beat on his side. Now leads in this match 4-2. And if you want to put something on your calendar, folks, and you want to attend this or be a spectator, it's free to watch. You got time to come down tonight or tomorrow. If not, there's another Turning Stone Classic scheduled and contract for September 19th through the 22nd, 2013. It'll be the Turning Stone Classic 21, September 19th through the 22nd. Ronnie, do a little inspection.
Just going to keep him honest. I think that's all that's about. Just let the guy know I'm going to have a look at it. Nothing.
Again.
Well spread out, no result.
Both of them had a rack pretty good.
Yeah, and the trouble is this goes straight to the advantage to your partner, except unfortunately he's hooked, but you split them open and don't make anything, and you've done all the work for your partner there. But
Jesse going to roll out between a 9-5 and just give Ronnie some sight.
I think he'll get this back as it's on the cushion.
I don't know. If you're Ronnie, you want to keep him cold. You've been keeping him in the chair. Keep him in the chair a little longer, and then decide if you're going to give it back to him or not. But take your time at it. Keep him on ice.
Can he get out? Can he get the cue ball over to the 6-7 without hitting the 3? Probably.
Well, I'll have to dig down on the cue ball. I don't think he's going to do that. What he could do is just feather it or even try to make it and miss it the same way he did the last one. Bring it back to the center of the table with the speed, the pro speed.
Ooh. Missed it.
Push.
Yeah, he was trying to thin that push, yeah. I meant to say push. That's okay, so I believe you.
Wow.
Like a tennis match, going back and forwards here. Now come on, young Jesse, run these out.
Well, he's supposed to, and he was supposed to run the last one out. Got to that 5 ball and missed it by a couple inches. He was on a good run.
And he needs to, because he's getting away from him at 4-2. Ronnie makes it 5-2. That's not so hot.
Going halfway home.
Yeah.
Well, Jesse's going to try to prevent that. Well, he's left himself kind of straight in, and he's got to draw back. And he's just, I don't know the angle that he has, but he's concerned about that 6 ball, so he might have a little bit of an angle. He's got to draw back for this 3. Wow.
No good.
Had more of an angle.
Little jam up there, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, that's where he's going to lay the cue ball now.
Playing
or
a new
3. He might trap the 3 over there.
It's playing a new game where you have to leave balls around the table in order. This is a good shot. I like that. And unfortunately, I don't think there's enough room between the 7 to slide that ball through.
Well, all Ronnie basically has to do is hit this real slow. He's got room in there. The 3 ball's not on the cushion. He just has to come contact with it. And what is Jesse going to do when everything's jammed up there? It's just a matter of
or knock it down nearer to the 6, 7, maybe.
What you don't want to do is hit it hard and split the 5, 7, 6 up.
Right.
You want to just get over there and try to make contact with the 3 at a very slow speed.
Going to go 2 cushions.
He's going to go.
He has the option to swerve this round there. I thought he might do that, but. Thank you very much, says Jesse. Now, the 5, the 5 goes in there. That looks a mess, but it's actually, once he puts that 5 in the side pocket, 6, 7.
But he's got to get straight on the 5.
Oh, that's his point.
And then it'll make it a lot easier. Once he gets that position straight in on the 5, he'll be okay. And now he's got 2 straight in on a 4.
Got a little tiny angle, I think.
Yeah, but do you want to fire this?
Well, you pound it, you're likely to wobble it in the pocket.
He's got a long way to spin out.
Yeah, he's got
Not impossible, but
you know what I mean?
hard.
When you pound it, that's when it jumps out of the pocket.
Yep.
He's got a little angle there by the look of it.
He's got to fire at it, though. Wow. What a shot, but he right into the drink.
That was too good. Too good. And actually, if I hadn't have hit that pocket, it would have been up and the 6 would have been blocking it, because I think that would have gone up onto the top rail somewhere.
See right where Ronnie has the cue
Yeah,
ball? That's where he had to be straight in on that.
Just wants to stop this right in its tracks.
On that line.
Perfect.
So instead of Jesse running out that rack and making it 4-3,
Yeah,
he might be looking at a 5-2.
He's going backwards in a heartbeat here. Ronnie's played these shots a million times before.
Playing for the side pocket. He overran this. He wanted the corner. He wanted to play it in the corner, but now he's going to either have to bank it or play it right into the side pocket.
Going for the side, but look at it.
Or he's cutting it into the corner. What has he got here? Playing it right into the side and missed it. It's his own fault.
That was a bad shot. Yeah, that was not good. Yeah, he's not. Ronnie's not playing as good as he used to. He's playing every day though. He's gambling and playing in little tournaments.
Looks like Jesse's going for the cut here with the speed. If he misses it, he'll leave the 9 ball on the short rail and the cue ball down this end. He just went all out for the cut. He missed it, and the cue ball speed a little bit too hard, but not a gimme.
Yeah.
Not a gimme.
Wow, he missed that by a mile.
He tried to cut it in. Where's that 9 going?
Sitting right in the front of the pocket.
Yep.
You can't just give it to the opponent. All balls have to be made.
Yes, no conceding the 9
If
ball.
he conceded that, it would have been this game, and he would have given him another one on the wire. So do not touch the last ball. Let him play it out.
So Jesse puts another one on the wire.
Yeah.
And now the score is a 4-3 in favor of Ronnie Alcano.
Not a lot of flow to this match. Little sloppy. I don't think we've seen a run out yet, have we? Because the breaks have not been too swift.
No, I don't believe we have.
Jesse should be moving the ball around because he hasn't been having much success with the break.
Want to see a run out now, though. He's destined for one. They both are. Now is a good time to come with it, if any, huh? Made the wing ball. But does he have sight on the 1? The 8 starts to come into play.
Yep, no shot on the 1 every time. And it's almost the same shot, Al. The 1's up right on the end, the 1's a little short of it, and he's blocked by a ball. Pretty well. I'm not saying he's pattern racking, but whatever he's doing it pretty well the same. And the balls seem to be laying on the table the same. Gonna have to kick at this.
He doesn't have to. He can push out if he wishes to.
Where are you going to push to?
someplace where you're not going to have a shot.
All the way downtown somewhere.
That's exactly what he's going to do.
He's getting this one back.
You think so, huh?
You can have that. I don't want it. Well, he's chalking. Thinking. And says, you take it. Damn, I'd have pushed it somewhere else if I'd known I was getting it back. So you can't come off the right hand side of it because it's probably going to got trouble getting past the 7.
Looks like he's going to try to spin this one in. I don't know if it's on the rail or not. If it's on the rail, he's got a chance.
Yeah, he's going to miss it on the way in, catch it on the way out. A lot of right English.
Might be able just to spin it right in.
He might hit the 2 on the way back down.
He went for it. Not enough juice.
And left it in the pocket. Well, let's see if Jesse can capitalize. Ronnie can capitalize on this.
Oh, he's going to. There is no trouble here. It's just a practice table right now for him. He overran 9-ball in the last game. You can bet he's not going to overrun it in this game. He could elect to go back and forth. You don't play it 1 or 2 rails, or you can just finesse it and bring it back to the center of the table. Whatever he feels comfortable doing.
Yeah,
he just can't foul the ball.
It goes in both corners. So.
Well, I think he's going to play it up in the right-hand corner. Just finesse it right back to the center of the table. We'll go 1 rail to the other side like that. But now he might wind up 2 straight and plus on the rail.
Yeah, it's not so good. You see, now he can't get to the 5. So he might. No, he's checking up on this and trying to. This makes it doubly difficult. He's going to draw back. Yeah, it could go anywhere. And
so much for the run out. Ball in hand.
Yes.
Jesse with an opportunity here to knock this game up to 4 apiece.
Yeah. Pretty sloppy affair, to be honest. Nobody's coming through with the goods when they should finish it.
There was no reason why he shouldn't have got out that rack.
Another sloppy shot.
Can't do that on these tables. As soon as you hit those points, it's just going to hang up there.
Neither of them are playing too good here. We've had it going back and forwards, back and forwards, back and forwards.
And
like
Jesse getting the worst of it, though.
Well, I think the worst of it's because he played that shot. So, yeah, he's getting the worst of it. And the break's killing him because even if he makes a ball, he's got no shot. So, not his day by the look of it.
This is where it all started. The 1 ball was hanging up there when Jesse played the open and cut shot. 50-yard line with the 8 ball.
Absolutely.
Well, he's doing a lot of traveling with the cue ball, trying to get the 9 into the bottom left-hand corner, and he got there.
He'll take that, and he's going to go ahead 5-3 here by the look of it. And Jesse could easily have been in front by now if he'd wanted to play better.
There you have it. Ronnie Alcano putting another beat up on his side. Now leads this race to 9, 5-3 over Jesse Engel.
And Ronnie just needs 4 more games. And one of these players, unfortunately, is going to be out the tournament at the end of this next few racks. There is a second chance tournament on Sunday, but unfortunately it's for non-pros. Let's see if Ronnie can make a ball and get on a ball. Made the 3. And once again made 2 balls on the break.
Every ball above the other side of the table.
Made the 3. 3 and the 7. But the 1 ball's no gimme. Gonna have to thread through the needle here, up and down the table. No.
Wow. Both players struggling.
Sloppy. Like I said, sloppy game. Whoever gets through this game is going to have to step their game up if they want to get through the next round. When you're playing the likes of Mike DeShane, maybe in the losers bracket. And eventually Shane, Jason Shaw, a lot of other good players going to have to step up their game. I think his confidence is running too high at the moment, because every time he gets what looks like a run out opportunity, something goes wrong. So he definitely would like to make this rack. He's going to slide down for the 5.
Oscar Dominguez is leading Jason Klatt 3-2 right now.
Dennis Hatch is down 1 game, 5-6 to Matt Titrolt. Dennis, by his own admission, not playing too much nowadays. Still has the, still looks like he has all the skills though, but saw him get out of position a few times, which he wouldn't normally do.
Mike DeShane defeated Corey Harper 9-2.
Yeah. Yeah, Mike was the winner here I'll say last year, it was last year, but in the last Turning Stone tournament. Hunter Lombardo is up against Mr. Oigbel, Spencer Oigbel. I'm not quite sure you pronounce that. 7-3. Much improved player, Hunter Lombardo, over the last few years.
And Jesse Engel about to sink this 9 ball to make this a 5-4 game. on the stream table.
Yes.
And he does. 5-4 now. We're racing to 9.
Yes.
This is getting tight.
Shaking his head, saying, looks like he's saying, well, I got that one, but I don't know how.
The table in the background there is Mario Mora and Ron Costanzo. They're tied at 4, and Mario Mora decided to take a break.
And we've got Corey Jewell tied 5-5 with Mr. Petrov, or Petrov.
Real-time scoring by AZ Billiards. Mr. Mike Howerton sitting up in the theater seats. Keep an eye on every table.
And you can do that here with the way it's set up. So likewise, if you're here looking, viewing, you can see everything that's going on. And if you like a good particular match, just move along and sit by that one.
The wing ball right into the corner pocket now. It's starting to work.
And again, one ball stuck up on the top. Looks like that's a little more makeable than most of the other shots he's had, but going to have to go up and down to stay on the 2. Well,
he's got the path between the 7-9 if he wants to attempt to make the 1. You know what I mean, Jeff? If he wants to try to cut the 1 in, if he feels that good, he's got the path to run the cue ball up and down.
I think that's what he's going to have to do.
But he's looking to go behind the 8 with the cue ball, so he might be playing safe. That's the way he's looking.
Well, you got the 4, 7, 9 in a row across there, so maybe he might even be thinking of putting this over by the 4. I think he's cutting it in.
He should be, but he looked like he was aiming behind the 8 ball. The line behind the 8. He's cutting it in. Oh, he's trying to bring the cue ball back behind the 8. Can't see right now. He might have just nudged the 8 the way his body language is.
Yeah, he got it. He got it back. He got it back uptown. That was a good shot.
Tom McGonigal now losing to John Mora, 8-2. John Mora's on the hill.
Spencer Oigbell has come back one game against Hunter Lombardo, 4-7 or 7-4 down.
Just pop this 2 ball in, come back down for the 3 in the side pocket, or it's about the only thing he does have. Boy, oh boy, he's cutting through traffic, huh?
And he's hooked behind the 9.
No, I think he just got there.
He got it.
Very nice shot.
Dennis Hatch pulls it back to 6-6 against Matt Detroit.
Just roll up.
Going to be hindered a little bit by the 6.
Yeah,
It's a shame that just that extra inch if you come out would have been much easier shot. Might just follow this up and run it back down, or is he going to just stop it? Just going to stop it where it is.
Probably going to try to kill it right there.
Yep. Take what you get. Or take what you've got.
From here, it should be a walk in the park. He could elect to spin out and play the 7 into the side pocket if he wishes.
We haven't seen many walks in the park in this match.
Well, this might be the first one. It's not a break and run.
That's nice. Slow down.
Whoa.
Oh, the direction there. Another few ounces, and that would have been behind the 8.
Jason Klatt and Oscar Dominguez now tied at 3.
Okay, 2 more shots. He's got this one in the bag and ties it at 5-5. So, I'd like to see him get back in this match.
Oh, he's in it. He's far from out of it.
Yeah, but he'll be really in it if he ties it.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Then breaking to go ahead.
Not the easiest shot on the table to make. Nevertheless,
Yeah, this
pockets
one's
that 8-ball.
Definitely 5-5. Great fight back.
55, we're staying alive here at the Turning Stone Casino and Resort in Verona, New York. We're racing to 9. We're tied at 5. What a great match.
Let's see if this gives him a little giddy up in his step here, because
Jesse decides to take his break at this point. So we'll give you a few more scores from around the room. Jason and Oscar still tied at 3. Corey Dugal and Petrov. Corey leads that match 7-5. Mario Mora now over Ron Costanzo 5-4. Dennis Hatch still knotted at 6 with Matt. And of course this one is tied at 5. And Hunter Lombardo and Spencer. Hunter leading that match on the hill 8-4.
yeah, Hunter just needs one more.
Well, Jeff, what do you think about this venue?
The venue. Nothing but nice things to say about it. I think it's probably, out of all the ones I go to in a year, this is the creme de la creme.
Yes. If you've never been to one of these events and you want to make it this weekend, we will be here.
It's
Tomorrow is the finals.
it's the access to viewing all the players. It's a bit like how the US Open used to be before it got screwed up and moved to a total disaster this year, or at the end of last year.
I think this is the best venue.
Two rows of 8 tables, and you can position yourself anywhere in the very comfortable seating either side. There's what we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh,
6,
they got
7,
several
8,
thousand
9,
seats
10,
in here.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, about 18 tiers of seat. Thank you. Matt DeTrout is 7-6 up on Dennis Hatch. I actually thought that Matt would win that one, so he's going the way I thought.
Matt shoots well.
Yeah. Well, he's playing a not up to snuff Dennis by his own admission, and he's just scraped through against Adam Keeler by the skin of his teeth. And I congratulated him on the win, and he said, I don't feel like I need congratulations because I played so bad. But, you know, he won. That's got the W.
You see some of the sponsors flashing across your screen there, folks. Check them out. Spend some time on their site. Without them, this wouldn't be possible at all. John Moore now goes to the hill over Tom McGoggle. I mean, I keep saying that name wrong.
McGonigal.
McGonigal.
author Tom McGonigal.
You know, he sent me an email and he broke it down into syllables. And he spelt his name actually different than what it is here, so I could pronounce it the right way.
I'll tell you a funny story.
I practiced it before I get here, and I said, "Hey, Tom McGonigal, how are you?" He goes, "Wow, it worked." I said, "Yeah, it worked," and now I just screwed it up.
I'll tell you a funny story. I told it yesterday, but maybe not all the same viewers are listening while we're waiting. I was at a Joss event, and he was touting his book around, and you know, $20 for the book or whatever it was, and I glanced at it, and I said, "Yeah, okay, I'll take one." And he was like pestering me. I was either going to call security or buy it, and I decided to buy it. And my wife was at the US Open or somewhere there. I took my wife, which is very rare that she go to any big tournaments. And he cornered her and was trying to sell her a book, and she thought she thought how lovely this would be for her husband. So she gets him to sign it for me, and I get it for Christmas. So now I've got 2 Tom McGonigal books. If anyone's looking for one, I'll give it to them.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch, we're tied at 5 here in this match, and Jesse's set to break in game 11.
Oh, he made the corner ball.
The wing balls are going in.
And look at the same shot again.
No adjustment made.
It's weird, isn't it? That's exactly almost the same angle. It's makeable, but you're sending the cue ball flying around the table. That's the problem. I think you slide off the side of this and put it down behind a 2-3.
Yeah, right where he has his stick is where he can put the cue ball to come back for the 2, or just elect to play it safe, bringing the 1 over behind the 2 or somewhere within the cluster there. See what he does. Oh, he wound up trying to get behind the 8.
That might work out. It worked out, but he didn't mean to do it that way.
He didn't get there, and then he got there.
He got there, but that's not how he meant to do it.
Yeah, no. And Ronnie knows that also.
Yeah, but there's nothing you can do about it. You just got to take it like a man.
Well, you said he was kicking a lot when he was playing Jason Shore. He's going to have to kick this and kick it well.
Oh, this comes off the cushion.
And good shot.
Yeah, great shot. That was a sort of open-ended shot. I'm not quite sure he knew exactly how that was going to end, because when he hit the 7, he wasn't quite sure where the cue ball was going to be.
You don't think so, huh?
Well, I'm not. It could have moved a couple of inches either way or whatever.
It worked.
It worked out nice for him, though.
Planted the cue ball right there.
Yeah.
Jesse's got a 2-rail kick. He's got to kick this with just enough speed to get the 1 ball out of that position to mid-table and leave the cue ball right in that vicinity where that 1 is trying to use the 9 as a blocker.
If he comes off the side cushion and does 2 rails at it, he might try and make this off the side of the 3 in the side pocket. Let's see what he does.
Could go.
Covering my bases here. Still a mess. Still no really nice shots, and he's hitting over the 8 here as well. Is that the 8? Or no, 4. He's hitting over the 4 ball. Dennis Hatch 7-7 with Matt Tetrault. I think that's the pronunciation. Is it Tetrault or Tetrault? I think it's Tetrault, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks like Tetrault. Yeah. Tetrault? Yeah, that's it.
Ron Costanzo and Mario Mora tied at 5-5. Mr. Petrov 6-8 down to Corey Jewell. Corey lost to Oscar Dominguez yesterday. Oscar fought back from 7-4 down to 8-8 and then beat him on the hill.
Well, Ronnie went for that 1 ball shot and kind of left Jesse the same shot. Ronnie missing it. Jesse looking to cut this now into the corner pocket where Ronnie tried to make it and leave himself enough room to make the 2 into the opposite corner pocket. Concentrate on making the 1 ball.
Come down behind the 2 here as well. No good. Oh, disaster.
Again, Ronnie gets the best of it.
And that was so far off, Al. That was, that wasn't close, that shot.
Well, Ronnie missed it too, but Ronnie was a little more difficult. He had to jack up over a ball in front of him.
Just going to have to follow this round for the 2. Probably a little bit of right English when it comes off the top cushion. See if he can scream it across for the 2 or not. What do you think? We'll just leave a bank.
You mean play rail first here?
No.
He's going to have to just follow it up very little so he can have an opportunity to make the 2 into the side pocket. Unless he can get back like this.
He'd liked a little bit more, but I saw him cut a shot the other day that was literally 90 degrees, so we know he can cut.
Is he cutting it, or is he going to bank it cross side and come back around for the 3 in that side pocket?
Probably the best shot. Soon see when we see what he's. Looks like he's banking it.
Bank he does.
Slow down.
Oh, he can stop anywhere in that area. He'll be okay because the 4 ball is lying right there.
Yeah.
He's back in line now.
So it looks like he might get ahead again. Don't scratch. Don't scratch.
I think that was
don't
uncalled
scratch.
for right there. I think that was
wow,
uncalled for.
he nearly scratched there. That was so close to scratching.
He could have got right where the cue ball is just by following it up.
Jesse's smiling. He thought that was going to scratch.
But to each his own. He's going to spin out. I thought he was going to spin out 2 rails and come back and shoot the 5 back into that
little
pocket.
close to his work here, but he can run up for the 7. But when they're close proximity like this, just makes that angle finding a little bit harder. Don't you think?
Yeah. John Mora put Tom McGonigal to sleep, 9-2. John Mora come up on top. And Tom McGonigal is still in. That was a winner's side match, so just moves him over to the other side of the bracket. Hunter Lombardo beat Spencer 9-5.
Dennis Hatch is 8-7 up against Matt Detroit. So Dennis looks to be marching on.
And Ronnie just played an excellent shot on a 5 ball.
Yeah, got a nice little angle there for the 8. You can put this anywhere and make this 8, I think. Looks good.
Right now we're tied at 5 in this set. Ronnie on the verge of making it a 6-5 match. Gets close to the 9. Don't want to miss this one.
I'm putting it in, 6-5.
There you have it, 6-5. Ronnie Alcano over Jesse Engel.
And like we said, one of these players, the loser, is going to be out of here. GPS in hand. Well, Dennis Hatch is broke and looks like he's still at the table. You can see him right over there. Looks like Dennis is doing a Strickland there. He's standing up talking to the audience while the other guy's shooting.
Well, Dennis, one of the local favorites here. You know, any table he plays on kind of draws some of the crowd towards it.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually playing on table 13.
Oh, now this is going to work out. 9. Ooh, yeah, he can still make it. Oh, looked like that was going to go wrong there for a second, but got the angle to go down for this 2, so that's perfect. Made the 3 on the break. So it's from the 2 to the 4.
Just going to kill the cue ball here, probably. Kill the cue ball. Good shot.
He's got to get underneath this 4 somehow, because it doesn't go in the corner.
Well, he's probably going to get underneath it and play it in the side pocket. Underneath the 9. Oh, hit the 9.
Yeah, he got a little lucky there. Could have got behind that 9 and stuck.
Banked it. He drew it a little more than he went on his 2, though.
The banks are open.
Now you know why Ronnie's going down to DCC to play in all the events. Plays pretty sporty. Well, he's got the angle to come around and back up table for the 7.
Well, it's almost 4 o'clock Eastern time, New York time.
4 o'clock.
You guys in England? Yeah, that's what my watch says. Unless my watch has stopped.
4 o'clock Eastern time. It's almost 7:30.
You're kidding me? My watch has stopped.
You only wear it.
No,
to show.
look. I got
You
look,
only wear it
look,
to show.
it's got pulled out. Look,
it
look.
never worked.
Damn.
All right.
I got to get a minute hand on this watch. I caught it in my sweater this morning, and that's what happened. It pulled the knob out.
Ronnie getting really nice and straight on this
So
9
what
ball.
is it? The time is what? It's 7:15. Wow.
Yeah.
So it's 12:30 in the morning in England.
And it's 7 to 5 here. Ronnie over Jesse.
Wow. Well, there's no windows in casinos, so you don't really never know what the time is. What's the right time? What's the right time? 20.
7:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Sounded like Eastern Standard Time.
Correct. Looks like Oscar Dominguez and Jason Clatter in a real sleeper there, tied at 4.
A slow match as well, compared to all the others.
Watch the 8 ball. Didn't go in that time. 9 ball, cue ball, nothing.
But he has a shot on the 1.
And not a problem. The only thing is the 7-9.
Well,
besides that, everything else has a pocket. But once you take the 2 out of play, the 7 has that pocket. Or the side. He should be able to get out.
well Matt Tetrault is at the table over there with Dennis, so looks like it might going to be 8-8 anytime soon. Matt Tetrault, member of the New England Hall of Fame. So draw this back for the 4 in the side. Looks like a walk in the park, apart from the 7-9, but the 7 goes in the other corner, or a combo. perfect. Maybe not.
Well, he can get between the 7 and the 9 to shoot the 5 in the other side pocket.
He's going to have to go around between the 7 and the 9 here, right? Is that what you just said?
Yeah. Yeah. Should have no problem doing that. And plus, he'll have the angle just to float down just a little bit.
Have the angle or the angle?
For the 6.
Angle or the angle?
Perfect angle just to float down for the 6. Now, if I was him, I'd want to be kind of straight in on this if you want to play the 7 in the opposite corner up in the top left-hand side.
Yeah, I agree.
You want to be kind of straight or at least have the angle to float down.
He's just got a little angle.
He's got it.
That's good. Yeah, play that in the top left.
Sure.
Well, Dennis Hatch is back at the table, so and he's on the hill, so expect a big cheer to go up in a minute over there.
I don't know what he's thinking about here. Is he actually thinking about playing this combination? He's got perfect position to get behind that 7.
Yeah. Yeah, but he doesn't want to end up like sitting on the 7 or something, you know what I mean?
Well, he's got, well,
now he's looking to go,
pocket.
yeah, now he's looking to go further then. Yeah, that's where he wants to be. Just maybe he's thinking if I run it a bit far, I can make it in the side. You know
Well, he's
what I mean?
thinking
got
about
options.
He's thinking about getting the angle on the 7 to come back down for the 8 is what he's thinking about.
Just as long as he remembers to make the 6.
I don't like it.
That's no good. No.
I don't like it at all. I'd rather play the billiard here with the 7.
Yeah.
Play the two-way shot.
That's just what I was thinking. And if you don't make either of them, then you're stuck because you can't.
Well, concentrate on making the 7.
Yep.
And if the bonus comes along and making the 9
think that's
at the same
natural.
time.
I think that's a natural carry into the 9 there. I don't think he can keep the 9 out, to be honest.
If he comes off the inside of that 9 ball, you know, he's got the cue ball running down table for the 8. Concentrate on making that 7 ball.
Just don't. The 9 will make itself. The 9's dead. Dennis Hatch just won.
How about going around the 9? Now he's got a little more problem here. Look at this.
Yeah, it's not over. Dennis Hatch just won over there, I'm sure, by the clapping over there. Let's just see what he's doing. So Dennis Hatch scrapes through a little bit further
Corey
into the
Duell
tournament.
and Petrov are now hill.
8-8. Mike Deshane creamed Corey Harper. John Mora creamed. Oh no, what a terrible shot. Yeah, he just can't finish. Not a good performance by Mr. Engel.
Folks, don't forget, 8 o'clock, Shane Van Boning and Jason Shore. Great match coming up in about a half hour.
Make sure you save your spare time to sit and watch that one.
Well, Ronnie tried to come with it, and he didn't do it.
Come on. Come on, Jesse. You're back at the table and you need this. You're trailing by 7-5. Just close it down to 7-6. He needs a confidence boost here.
Well, this will give him one. All he has to do is make this 8 ball. There you go.
There you go. Yeah, because he's going to get natural position wherever the ball bounces.
Okay, Jesse puts another beat up. Now trails. Score is 7-6 in favor of Ronnie Alcano.
And everybody's watching the Petrov-Corey duel match. Hill. Corey standing at the table deciding what he's going to do.
Ron Costanzo defeated Mario Mora 9-5.
Mario, I believe, came 4th or 5th last year. 4th, I think. Mario Mora came 4th or 5th last year.
Came in 4th.
4th, yeah. Hunter Lombardo beat Mr. Orgbella, or Orgbell, 9-5. Spencer Orgbell.
See the 6-ball dropping for Jesse and for Ronnie, they're not. And this time he drops a ball and does have a shot on the 1.
A little close to his work though, but might have a little trouble getting on the 2 here.
Electing to go safe.
Good shot. Excellent shot. Yeah, that he was a little close to his work there. He could have made the 1 downtown, but it was a difficult shot and might not have been able to get on the 2, so that was a good shot selection there.
Well, fairly easy kick for Ronnie going 2 rails behind this 1 ball. Or 1 rail. Whatever he feels more comfortable with.
Not enough. Right idea, just not quite enough speed on that.
That's the difference. Playing the right idea, trying to hide the cue ball.
Yeah.
Even though you're kicking.
Everything's got to be right, you know. The angle's got to be right, the speed's got to be right.
Efren does that quite often.
It's an art form, you know. Let's see what Jesse elects to do here. Got any sense he'll probably send the cue ball uptown, or the 1 uptown, and put the 1 or the cue ball back behind the 2 and 9. That's what he's doing with the cue ball. Are you trying to make it?
No, he's ducking.
Yeah. I wonder if he might swerve this around. Let's see what he does with the action.
Whatever he does, he's got to be real careful. He hit any part of the inside of that 1 ball, he's going right into the drink or close to it. Just played the bank.
Get behind the 8. I'm not so sure if he can't get through that gap there.
He might have left a shot.
Yeah, I think he might have a shot through there. Jason Cladd, Oscar Dominguez 5-5. Dennis Hatch won that match against Matt Detroit. So he's still up and kicking. McGonigal lost. Corey's still 8-8 with Petrov. Corey's at the table. Looks like he's making the 8 and then the 9. No, he's just making the 9, so Corey's going to win that match. Good run by Mr. Petrov. Corey wins. Great shot. Yeah, he did have a path through there. But now what?
He's going to wind up safe.
Hey. Just not happening for it, is it? For him. Making one part of the combination. Makes the ball but no position.
Two-rail kick
Yeah.
into the two ball
Yeah.
with the right speed can hide the cue.
Well, it goes uptown. I don't think it goes in the side pocket, but it goes uptown. Well, Ronnie's 7-6 up at the moment, and if he makes it 8-6, I think he's going to be favourite to win this for sure. Oh, he made a combo. That's a good shot there. Little Filipino cunning there, Al.
Hey, if the shot is on, they're taking it.
Yeah, sneaky.
Why move the cue ball more than what you have to? I don't know about this. If he's got the angle, oh, he's going.
He's going to follow it.
I guess he's got the angle.
Yeah,
Pull
he's
it
got
back. Going forward.
Scratch.
Watch the side pocket.
Oh, he
Perfect.
got lucky. He got a little lucky there again.
Very nice shot.
Wow. Perfect position. Yeah, and this is going to close it to 7-7. Oh no, sorry, this will make it 8-6. Cream comes to the top, and that's what they say, and I think that's what's happening here.
Oh boy, Ronnie Alcano is now on the hill, and Jesse has 6. It's been a seesaw.
It's going to be
game.
a hard slog for him to pull back from this now.
Both
Two
players
down.
making errors. But Jesse coming out. Ronnie Alcano decides to take his break. So we'll be standing by for a few seconds, just filling in the gap. What's new, Jeff?
Ronnie doesn't realise there's a toilet nearer to where he's walking, but I guess that's what I know. But
He's taking a scenic route. He's got some time.
and Jesse's just sitting there contemplating. So Dennis Hatch, who by his own admission is not playing any pool, is still chugging along in the tournament. And wouldn't it be ironic that for the guy who's so good and has come so close so many times in this tournament but never won it, could possibly this be the year that, not playing well, he'll find himself in the final and win it? Now, wouldn't that be ironic? And it's possible.
It is possible.
Absolutely.
Some of the matches that'll be coming up next.
They're going to be tougher than the ones he's played already, that's for sure.
To fill you in is Sean Wilkie and Johnny Archer. They will be playing on table 5. Karen Corr and Jonathan DeMott will be playing on table 3.
Karen's still in the winners, right?
Torsten Holman and Warren Kiemko will be playing on table 7, just to give you some of the upcoming matches. And of course, you will have a really headliner match.
I've just had
Go up at 8 here.
I've just had an email from 2 friends on Long Island, New York, who said if I don't give them a shout out, they're going to send the boys round.
Well,
Chris and Richie and Mr. Hughes in Lindenhurst. Please do not send the boys round. I remembered you before I even read the email.
okay, Jeff. Leave the email. Get the cannolis.
Anybody else? Richie King. I have a friend in Washington on the West Coast, and unfortunately he has to have dialysis, is in 2 times a week, and he says, I can't watch this match, I'm off to dialysis, damn it. What a shame.
Yes. I remember one time when Johnny Archer was commentating a match, and Mike DeShane wasn't playing in the tournament, but yet he sent Johnny a text while Johnny was in the booth.
Oh, you told me this. This is funny.
And he asked Johnny to tell everybody out on the stream
Just as good he was or something?
Mike DeShane is the best 10-ball player in the world. And Johnny read the text to the whole audience as he was commentating. And he says, well, Mike, he says, first of all, I can't do that. Number one, you're not the best 10-ball player in the world. And number two, I think your head's too big for your shoulders. And boy, oh boy, everybody started rolling.
Wow.
Johnny was in the booth reading that text.
Well, I got one here from, this is from all the fans in Scotland of Jason Shaw. And,
Good, you want to read that real quick?
yeah, they're all cheering Jason on. It's 1 a.m. there. The kids are in bed, so most of the family's up. Charlie and Carol, his mum, dad, 3 sisters, blah, blah, blah. Everybody's listening and watching.
All right.
And then can I tell them the next match is going to be Jason and Shane on the TV,
table. Correct.
So the
That'll
next
be nice
match, your boy's going to be on the next showing.
So
at,
put on a pot of tea and stay awake.
8 o'clock. Yeah, at 8 o'clock, the 8 o'clock match. So you're going to be up late, guys.
Thank you for watching.
And it's the first time that Jason has ever played the Mike DeShane, just as a matter of interest.
Ronnie Alcano just made the wing ball, and he's been banking pretty good.
Missed that one.
First one he missed.
And you're going to get lucky here, look. How about that?
Did he get lucky?
Oh, did he ever?
Is the 9 ball on, or is it a little bit off? Jesse's looking at it right now. Oh, it's not on, that's for sure. But the 2 ball will probably go. He's got to hit it, fairly hard.
The 2 ball will go off the 9
Yeah.
and the 4 and straight in the corner pocket.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's amazing to think with the technology now that, like, live stream, there's people sitting in Scotland, sitting in there, really should be in bed, and they're up watching a match at 1 in the morning, and by the time it finishes, it's going to be 3 in the morning.
Talking with Darren's brother and his sister Emma and everybody when the streams are going, or Chris is gambling, or Darren's gambling over there at the bar, Vegas bar.
Mm-hmm.
We're always online with them chatting away, having a great old time. Okay, we're looking for Jesse Engel to pocket this 2 ball off the 9 into the corner pocket where the 4 ball lies.
If he hits it on the left-hand side.
Got to hit it on the inside, just like that. And
it went in that direction.
Hit it pretty good.
I think he just handed the match to Ronnie. If he can just cut this 2 in, it's all over.
Well, he can cut the 2.
Yeah, I bet that house in Scotland is a very proud house at the moment, knowing their son's going to be on in a little while.
And very well should be.
He's playing good, guys. Everybody's fallen in love with him in the New York area, everywhere he's been. They say what a nice kid he is. I don't get that myself. I don't know what they're seeing that I...
Watch that side pocket.
I don't know what they're seeing that I'm not, but they all think he's a nice kid. And luckily he doesn't take after his dad. I'm just joking, Charlie.
Okay, Ronnie going to come out and either play the 6 ball into the side or up into the corner.
Yeah, just take what he gets there uptown. Got just a tad of an angle here. Can he get that to go over to the right a little bit?
Yeah, he can go forward with it if he wishes, or he can just try to pull it around the 9. Just like that.
Well, he's got all the skills. This is for the win, guys. This is 8-6 up at the moment, race to 9. Ronnie just needs to make this 8 and 9, and he's on to the next round in the losers bracket, or 1 loss side, I should say. We mustn't call them losers, even though that's what they are.
Well, 1 loss side, yeah.
Yeah.
They took 1 loss. Absolutely, like Jesse's about to take here. Ronnie Alcano, the victor here in this match. What a great match that was, but the exciting one next. Jason Shore and Shane Van Boning about to face off. We got about 10 minutes to 13 minutes, folks. So stand by. Upstate Al alongside, what's your name again there, sir?
Jeff Conway.
Jeff Conway. Thanks, guys. Stand by. Coming back.
Hope you enjoyed it. See you later. Bye.